Hello everyone. So today we are starting with ICSE chapter 5 of mathematics named linear inequations. So a little bit about me. I have helped many ICSE students score 95 plus percentage in their exams. When I say many, I mean many. One of my students who is one of the highest scorers of all time got 99.5% by only studying from me and all subjects. Yes. And when I taught him, I was in class 12th. Now I'm doing my undergraduate from some college. No, I'll not reveal my identity here. So basically, I'm here to help you. I'm not here to get views or anything. If you like my video, just the only thing that you can do is study, and I'll be happy. Okay, so let's start with this chapter, and I think I'll finish it in 10 minutes because it's a very easy chapter. And when I say I finish it in 10 minutes, I mean that I will finish it in each and every detail, and you will be able to solve every question of your book. So I will be following M.L. Aggarwal. Okay, and I think this is an amazing book. People, I don't know what books are there in your course. I think there is some Selena or something which is getting famous, but that's not the point. Let's start the chapter. Okay, okay, let's clear it. Okay, so you must have heard of these symbols. Less than, is this less than? Greater than, less than, greater than, equal to, less than, equal to. Okay, or just equal to. Okay, but this is equality, and these are inequalities. 5 is equal to 5. We know that. This is equality. But 6 is greater than 5. This is inequality. Let's answer some statements. Okay. 6 greater than equal to 5. 5 less than 6. 10 greater than equal to 22. 6 less than equal to 3. Is this true or false? When we say, when we read this, we read it like greater than or equal to or. So any of it can be true. So 6 is greater than or equal to 5. It is greater than 5. So this overall statement is true. 5 is less than 6. True. 10 is greater than or equal to 22. Both are wrong. Neither 10 is greater than 22 nor it is equal to 22. So it is a false statement. 6 less than or equal to 3. It is again a false statement. Okay. So what we learned till now that we have 4 inequalities, namely greater than, less than, greater than equal to, less than or equal to. Got it? Some people forget it and I get it. So whatever side this symbol faces is the greater one. Okay? But you guys are smart. Okay. And the important part of this chapter is also number line. Okay, do you know what is number line? So once my teacher in class 10th asked me, how do you know 6 is greater than 5? I'm like, because 6 comes after 5. Then he says, but how? Like, who made it? I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Then he said, okay, do you know number line? This is number line. This is not an ordinary line. No. It has 0 at its center. Okay. Then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the right hand side of the number line, and it goes on. Okay. Then we have -1, -2, -3, -4. Okay. The the number which is on the right side is greater than the number which is on the left side. Okay. So 5 is on the left side of 6. So 6 is greater than 5. That's how I know that 6 is greater than 5, because it is on the right side of the number line. Okay. So this is all about number line. Now we have to study what is what does this symbol mean? I is for integers. P is for irrational numbers. Q is for rational numbers. N is for natural numbers. W is for whole numbers. In this chapter, we are mainly concerned with these. Okay, natural numbers, whole numbers, and integers. But irrational numbers, rational numbers, integers, natural numbers, whole numbers together make real numbers. All the numbers on this number line are real numbers. Okay. So, do you think just there's 3 and then there's 4? There's nothing in between them. There are. Okay. There is 3.01, then there can be 3.02, there can be any number between like 3.012. So these numbers are really small. Okay. But they exist. There exist infinite numbers between 3 and 4. Can you believe that? But how many numbers are... Okay, let's start with it. What are integers? 0. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and so on. -1, -2, -3, -4, and so on. These are integers represented by I, and this is the symbol of belongs to. Okay. See, when your teacher will teach this, he will automatically assume that you know all this already from class 9th. But I don't want any of you to feel dumb in my lessons. So when I will teach you, I'll teach you from scratch, and I'll teach you everything needed for that chapter. Whoever is already like very like well versed with all this, please revise. Okay. And I make sure if you just follow my videos, you can score 100 in mathematics or any other subjects I'll teach here. Okay. Irrational numbers, rational numbers, we're not dealing with this because these are your chapters. Okay. You must be knowing it is before linear inequation. If you don't know it, please turn your pages and I'll teach it here. Okay. Natural numbers. Numbers beginning from 1, 2, 3 and so on are natural numbers represented by n. Whole numbers begins from 0, 1, 2, 3. So yeah, people say that whole number begins from 0 and everything, but there's a controversy behind it. Like if you love mathematics and something like that, you study it in the future. Okay. Now we are coming on our chapter. Okay. Do you know linear? Do you know the meaning of linear? Okay, let me tell you. So any equation, let's say first we'll know what is linear equations. Any equations which has the highest power of 1 for its variable, then the equation is called linear equation. And remember, I'm not saying inequation, I'm saying equation. So x plus 3 is equal to 4. It is linear because the highest power of x is 1. Equation because we have used equal to sign here. Okay. X plus 3 plus y plus 5 is equal to 0. It is linear equation. The highest power of our variables are 1 and 1 respectively. Okay. X square plus y plus z is equal to 0. Is it linear equation? No. Because the highest power of our variable is 2. It is not linear. It is quadratic equation. But we'll come later to quadratic equation in chapter number 6 or 7. I don't actually remember, but you have M.L. Aggarwal. You go through it. I'll teach it here. But we have to study what? Linear inequation. We will have equations like linearly, the highest power of a variable will be 1. We will have equations like x less than 3, x plus 5 less than equal to 7, 2x minus 3 greater than 8, something like these. Okay, and we will have to solve them. How will we solve them? Let's go and read it. Okay, so if I say 5 is greater than 6, okay, now I'm saying multiply both sides by -1. Okay, we can do that, right? Let's say, okay, so -5 -6. What symbol do you expect here? -5 is greater than -6? Is it even possible? Hmm? So I just confused you guys. This statement was false. But our resultant statement after multiplying both sides by -1 should result in false. But it is true. And now, if something like this happens, we should know that we have formed wrong equations. Okay? Yes, it's wrong. Red dots. Let's say 6 is greater than 5. It is true. Okay? Now, again, we do this operation. Let's say this operation name is 1. We do operation 1, and our answer would be this. This is also true. -5 is greater than -6. So now you are seeing when we are multiplying when we are multiplying both sides by something minus of something, our sign should change. Greater than should be changed by less than and vice versa. Okay, and greater than equal to should be changed by less than equal to. Okay, same in the case of dividing. When I say, see, multiplying and dividing, both are same. Yes. Okay, because if you will say divide by 2, I'll say multiply by 1 by 2. Okay, 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 we'll change our page. Hmm? This is our new page. Hmm. So, some rules. Okay. Hmm. Rule number 1. We will not write rules like in English. We are doing mathematics, so let's go. If 6 is greater than 5 and we perform our operation 1 of multiplying by minus 1, then we get minus 6 less than minus 5. The symbol is changed. Second, if we divide 6 greater than 5, let's say divide by operation 2 by minus 1 by 2. Okay, then we'll get 6 by 2 and the sign will change according to our rule which we just studied, minus 5 by 2. Minus 3 is less than minus 2.5. See, these rules, logically you can find out that yes, symbol will change. Symbol will change. Why we teach you these rules? So that you don't have to overthink this again and again. Mathematics is all about you prove something, then you use it without thinking much. Okay? Then there's no third rule. This is common sense. If we add both sides plus 2, the symbol will not change. The quantity we added here, it is the same quantity we added here. Both are increased by plus 2. The symbol will remain the same. As you can see, 8 is greater than 7. Similarly, people and also addition and subtraction, both are same thing. You will say add plus 2. I'll say okay, subtract minus of minus 2. Okay, I just said wrong thing and you guys said okay. Please use your common sense when you are in my class. If I'll say subtract minus of minus 2, they will do 6 minus 2. Okay, if I'll say subtract minus 2, then they'll do minus of minus 2. It will be plus 2. Okay, so now when you subtract, let's say we are saying subtract 2. Okay, 6 minus 2 is greater than 5 minus 2. There's no change in symbol because the quantity we are decreasing here, we are decreasing here. Okay, then we get 4 greater than 3, which is absolutely correct. Okay, now you again, can I say one thing? We finished our chapter. Finished. Yes, it's finished. You really don't know, you really don't have to know anything else for this. Okay, I think yes, we just finished it. Now I'd advise you to just go through examples. and do it by your own, and don't cross check for one day. If you are stuck, don't look for one day. I advise this because you might get some ideas on how to solve that when you're in class, when you're freshing up in the washroom, when you're bathing, you'll get some ideas in one day. Okay. There's something called two things which are definition based. There's something called replacement set, and there's something called solution set. Okay, replacement set is it will be given in the question. Okay, for example, they'll give you a set like this: -3, -4, -5, -6, and don't be intimidated by this word set. It just means different values in a box. As you can see, -3, -4, -5, -6, none of them are repeated. These are different values in a box. Okay, and they say that solve for this. 9 is less than equal to 1 minus 2x. What will be our strategy? We'll have to make this x alone. Okay, and for that, and most efficient way is bring this x here so that we can know the values. We'll say plus 2x both sides. We'll have 2x plus 9 less than equal to 1 minus 2x plus 2x. Okay, because then we'll have to make it alone, right? We'll say minus 9 both sides, 2x less than equal to minus 8. Then we will say divided by 2. Okay, we got this answer. But what is this? There are many values less than or equal to -4, like -10, -9, -6, -7, -5, -4, which is equal to -4. But what do we need to choose from? What will be our solution? Our solution comes from replacement set. It said less than or equal to -4. We will look all the values which are less than or equal to -4 from replacement set, and that will be our answer. Our answer will be the solution set is -4, -5, and -6. Can you plot this number on number line? Absolutely, sir. We'll say this is number line 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, okay, and -6. To plot that, we'll just dot the values, bold dot, okay, and you just got 3 out of 3 marks for solving this question. Okay, so I guess we're done. I'll bring more exercises and solve it for you. Okay, bye guys. Bye.